Hey guys, welcome to this episode of The Rachel Cruze Show. So we've been talking about inflation, and one of the pain points that has hit, and a pain point for a lot of people when it comes to their budget any time of the year, is groceries. Yep, we are feeling the price increases everywhere. And again, it's just one of those places that you just tend to overspend. And that's how I feel. It made me so sad a few months ago when we upped in our EveryDollar app our grocery line item and our Costco line item, because I was like, it's just costing more to buy basically what we've always bought. But I hate it. It's not fun to be able to see, golly, it's just costing so much more money. But guys, that's the reality we live in. So how can we beat inflation? What are actions that we can take that can help us with our food budget going into 2023? Well, that's what this episode's all about, and I can't wait to dive in. So one of the best ways to save on groceries is by strategically planning ahead. This is so key. And I know that can feel really overwhelming, and meal planning, I think, has different levels of what people do. But if you're just smart about a few things and simplifying your grocery planning, it actually can save you money. So even things like curbside pickup, okay? Walmart, Kroger, and a few other large chains will do this on their app, and you can pick it up at the store without even getting out of your car. Now, some of them have a small fee for these services, or there might be a minimum amount that you have to buy in order to do it. But I'm telling you, it is worth it, because you're going to be able to see when you check out, okay, how much am I spending? So you're able to look in real time and cut things you need to cut if you need to. You're not impulse buying when you're getting out and you're shopping, through the store. If you have kids and your kids are with you all the time and they're not like, oh my gosh, Mom, I want this and this and this. It just really does. It simplifies it. So if you can do curbside pickup, I recommend that. I also recommend having a meal plan and meal prep. Wasting food equals wasting money, and we are all guilty of it, including me, but it's amazing. When you plan out what you're going to have that week, you are less likely just to go and eat out, you're less likely to waste food, and you're less likely to overspend on groceries. When you have a plan, you know the ingredients ahead of time, and you know what you're going to do. So I do this every single week, you guys. Seriously, every Sunday, I look ahead at the week. I'm like, okay, here's what's going on. Tuesday night, I'm gonna be home to cook. So I'm gonna cook Tuesday night, I'm cooking Wednesday night, I'm cooking Thursday night, and then Friday nights, we have this party thing that we're gonna go to. So I literally look at every single night of the week and I plan. And if I can throw things in a crock pot, I do that. If I can meal prep to save time on cooking, I do that. But I'm telling you, it has saved us so much money just having a plan. So I really, really encourage you to do that, because you're able to say, okay, if I don't have a plan, and especially you working moms out there, working parents, you get home and you're exhausted and it's like, I don't know what to do. This is going to help guide you. So make sure to check out my free meal planner and grocery savings guide to help simplify it. But I am a huge meal planner. Again, it's not overly detailed, but it's enough to know what meal it's going to be and what I need to buy at the grocery store. Also, check out grocery store loyalty programs. So many grocery stores offer discounts, coupons, promos, everything for customers to be part of their loyalty programs. And so read the fine print, though. I don't want you signing up for a store credit card or anything like that. And you don't want to join something that you have to pay a fee, or something like that. So no fees, no debt involved. But a lot of these programs are great because they will send you coupons, you will see deals, and if you're going to be shopping there anyways, might as well rack up the points and get some free stuff, because it is worth it. Also, freeze, dry, and can foods. So again, crock pot meals, like I had talked about earlier, they're inexpensive because you can usually throw inexpensive ingredients in them, and it's awesome. You can even freeze things like soups or that kind of thing to eat later in the week, which I've done that. You can find meat on sale and you can bring it home and freeze it. I do that. Buy canned fruits or frozen fruits and vegetables because they're gonna last longer than fresh, and sometimes they're even less expensive. If you have an herb garden, that's really going to help you save some money. We did that this summer and this fall, and it was wonderful because, again, you're like, oh my gosh, there it all is. And then you can actually freeze herbs in oil in ice cube trays to keep them from drying out and use them throughout the year. Isn't that amazing? So there's a lot of different food preservation hacks online that can save you more money, but look into that, you guys, because it will help you. Also, pay attention to where you shop. So prices can vary a lot store to store for the exact same item. So where you shop can save you a lot of money. And don't shop at certain stores just because you're used to it, you like the experience. Honestly, look at the stores that have the best bang for your buck. Because in my head, I'm like, why buy bananas from Whole Foods when you can buy them at Aldi for less, right? Like you can just look to see, okay, what makes sense for my budget right now? And always don't assume that higher end stores are always gonna have the highest prices. Sometimes they are, more than likely, but actually shop around and compare prices. So like if this is the area of your budget that you feel like the most stressed about, then do some work around it, okay? So yes, looking at different stores and comparing prices, it may take some extra effort, but at least you're able to see, okay, that's gonna save me here and here and here. And making a few of those switches is going to save you money. So make sure to check out the price comparison videos that I've done. As an example, I'll put a link in the description. And remember that stores are always changing up their products and their pricing. So you never know which one has the best sales and values. So you have to check, do the work of checking. Also find money saving substitutes. So instead of, buying like chicken breasts that might be more expensive, you can actually buy ground chicken, which sounds so gross. But a few recipes I've done earlier calls for ground chicken, which again, I know it sounds disgusting, but it's been for like enchiladas, or we've done these like Greek, like chicken ball, meatball things. And it's amazing. And it's less expensive than buying chicken breasts. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So again, there's different substitutes that you can do. Frozen fruits and vegetables, again, are usually cheaper than buying them fresh. Buy whole fruits and whole vegetables instead of the pre-sliced stuff, because that will cost you, dollars more just to get them pre-sliced, where you can buy a chopper and chop it yourself, and then you can save some money that way. It's great. So there's some ways around it, you guys, to look to see, okay, where can I be wise with my grocery shopping? Where are great deals? What are options that I can pick? What's the planning I can do? What's the work I can do ahead of time? All of this together will help you save money on your budget, but you have to be intentional. You have to be able to say, okay, here's what we have. And it's okay to say, wow, this week we spent too much. So next week I'm gonna look at recipes that are cheaper. So whether it's chilies and soups, or you have breakfast for dinner one night. There are even meals that you can do to save you money. But all of it, you guys, is so worth it to have that margin and to know that you're staying in budget. So make sure to share this video with a friend who wants to simplify and save money on their groceries this year, because this can really help them out. And for more grocery saving tips, check out the free meal planner and grocery savings guide that I mentioned earlier, because it will help you. It will give you an in-depth advice on how to meal plan, shopper secrets, a downloadable PDF, like a weekly meal planner and even a weekly grocery list. So I'll put all of that in the description, because I want to help simplify this and give you money back in your grocery budget, because hallelujah, I think we all need it. So remember, you guys, to take control of your money and create a life you love.